Yo, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here. Let's talk about microtransactions in Black Ops 4 in light of the Homewrecker triple play that was just released yesterday. You know, I don't even know if you can call them micro anymore to some extent. You can just call it straight up paid DLC. I'm going to start this video off with a question for you. Have you bought DLC outside of the Season Pass in Black Ops 4? Stuff in the black market? If so, how often do you buy this stuff? And if you're willing to share, what age range are you? You know, like middle school, high school, young adult, middle age. You don't need to give specifics. But like, you know, also where do you get your money to put towards this DLC? I'm curious as to where my viewer base is at. 'Cause I'll tell you, I haven't bought any micro DLC in Black Ops 4 because it's all crazily overpriced. I graduated college a year ago, and typically if I do buy DLC and even games at this point, it's with the little money that I make off from doing YouTube. I don't even want to spend my free Call of Duty points I've gotten on Black Ops 4 items. Like the Cordite 0G looks really cool. It's in the shop right now. Check it out if you haven't. But I'm not going to buy that because it's overpriced as hell. I'd rather spend COD points in older Call of Duty games. So let me know down below in the comments on that question. But we're going to talk about DLC in Black Ops 4 for this video. You know, the pricing, how it compares to other Call of Duty games, spending habits, maybe rant a bit. It'll be fun. This might be informative for you, might be random, but you know, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So I've talked about DLC plenty before in Black Ops 4 because it just seems like there's always something to come out and talk about. So I have some links to other videos I did in the description. But the second triple play for Black Ops 4 came out yesterday. It included the Homewrecker Hammer melee weapon, a weapon crate that gives you a Mark II signature weapon, and 10 reserve crates and 10 tiers for a total of 2,800 Call of Duty points. Now at first glance you may be thinking, damn, that's overpriced AF. And it is because it's bundled. It does definitely cost a lot. But if you take a look at the contents of the bundle, it's actually not that overpriced compared to other deals in Black Ops 4 and previous Call of Duties when it comes to the item value. And that's usually the case for most the bundles in Black Ops 4 and some of the black market single purchase items. There's some exceptions like the Mastercraft camos that are on sale right now, like the Cordite 0G in the shop right now. But the real problem is that a lot of the cool DLC stuff is bundled in Black Ops 4 and it's not earnable. You have to buy it. In general, going off of a lot of the higher costing Black Ops 4 bundles, usually like the blackout character, the weapon, or a camo figures out to like $4 or $5, maybe $6 a piece. If you figure in the raw value of like the reserve cases or crates and the tier values, you know, tier costs like 100 Call of Duty points, crates 200, figure a case is about like 70 Call of Duty points. Again, some of the black market items are fairly priced. Again, the clear ripoffs to the Mastercraft bundles like the Cordite and the MOG 12 at 1,000 CP a piece. That's crazy. And a lot of the specialist outfits, you get like a epic one for 800 points. That's a little bit overpriced. Those shouldn't be costing more than 500 at most. Now, for comparative value, just so you have an idea, we have the 2800 Hammer triple play. We had a triple play earlier in Black Ops 4 that cost 2,000 Call of Duty points. You got a Mastercraft camo, a melee weapon, 10 tiers, and 10 reserves. Again, that's not that overpriced when we look at raw value. Black Ops 3 triple plays cost 2,500 Call of Duty points. You got a melee weapon and a ranged weapon, and the new weapons were only available in supply drops back then. I also got 10 rare supply drops as well. And the other thing is that most of the triple plays in Black Ops 3 and other special bundle deals are earnable. Not the case in Black Ops 4. Infinite Warfare triple play again costs 2,500 Call of Duty points. You got a Mark II weapon, which is pretty much like the Mark II weapons in Black Ops 4 right now, the signature weapons we have. You got a Quartermaster weapon and 10 rare drops, and again, those were all earnable. And you could purchase it with the in-game currency that were keys in Infinite Warfare, crypto keys in Black Ops 3. World War II, again, things figured out to like the same cost. You got all sorts of free bribes and weapon bribes in addition to that stuff. I think World War II is one of the best, very fair microtransaction DLC stuff going on, but the loot just wasn't that exciting. I think Infinite Warfare was like the best overall in terms of like exciting loot, you know, good rates and costs and things like that. In Black Ops 4, again, the values aren't that bad, but they're just bundled, and you can only buy them. There's no way you can earn any of the cool items like the Replacer skin right now, or the St. Patrick's Day bundle stuff, or Cordite 0G or anything like that. You can only buy them. And the fix is simple. Let us earn said items. Just make them earnable. Make a contraband stream with like 50 tiers that don't give you any loot. You just progress through the tiers for like the Cordite 0G or the Replacer skin. It's that simple if you don't want to add a currency for us to earn, like crypto keys or keys. Or let us earn Call of Duty points straight up Activision. I mean, make black market feature items available in reserve so we have a chance to earn those at least. Low chance, but there's a chance to earn them. You know, that, or make bundles and black market items just overall cost less and be a la carte, because a lot of the things individually right now are overpriced, and you think a lot of the bundles are very high priced. You don't want to spend that much money, so let us get the Replacer for $4 or $5. You don't have to buy the whole bundle. Just make it something like that. I just don't understand this business model. You figure you'd want more people buying more items at a lesser cost rather than less people buying at a higher cost. That's why like sales are popular, right? We're always seeing sales at grocery stores, McDonald's, whatever. It brings people in. I know as a business you want to see like how high you can raise a price for like supply and demand to stabilize, and you only need like a few big spenders that are willing to spend like they previously did while things change, if not more. But I don't get that mentality. I don't see that being viable for Call of Duty. Sure, like your average, you know, physical business that might work for, but I don't see it being viable for COD. Many people are upset with DLC right now in the game in general. These things seem a lot anti-consumer, and people just stop buying stuff and go on their little petitions to not buy anything and their little Reddit rants, which I don't think help at all. But you know the point. Like me, they stop buying stuff, and there's other competition in the gaming market with better value for people to go to. We got free-to-play games with better paid DLC value. Plenty of other places for players to go with their money. It's not like we're buying rocket parts with Black Ops 4 where, you know, there's not a lot of buyers. You have a few buyers that are willing to pay crazy costs. That's not how, like, the gaming industry and microtransaction business works. So I really wish they'd show us like the raw stats of how many people buy microtransactions versus the revenue they made and all that. I know they share like rates and stuff and business calls and earning calls and things like that with shareholders, but I want to see that made in the public. You know, they have like the whole rule, I forgot what European country it is, where they ban supply drops and they want people to know the rates. I wanted them to like actually maybe pass a law that makes it transparent, people know how much money they're making and stuff off this, because I want to compare that with like an alternate current day model of some of the older like a la carte things we had in Black Ops 2. I don't want to see this the money they're making now compared to the stats of the past, because those could be skewed. Gaming has changed drastically the last few years. I want to see them make a little experiment, public experiment, A and B testing over time. You know, don't announce it, make it nonchalant. Maybe we can do these in a bunch of different games that have like similar spending habits, and you know, do the high pricing thing versus low pricing a la carte things. I want to see that data. You know, I'd buy a few camos and voice packs and map packs back in the day when they were released in Call of Duty, especially in Black Ops 2 and Ghost, where a cool camo was like $1 to $2. I've happily spent money on loot boxes in Overwatch multiple times because I think their system is fair and not greedy. Apex Legends, I bought $10 to $20 in loot boxes, and I've got their battle pass because it seems fair and not greedy and gives relatively good value. I won't buy their black or their market items because they're overpriced AF. It's like $20 for a skin like in Black Ops 4. Nah, I'm good with that. But you know, I've bought Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse characters because they're like $5 a piece. Don't even ask me how much I've spent on Pokemon Go. It's not like I'm against microtransactions, but Black Ops 4 just, it ain't it. I feel like I've been talking about microtransactions, DLC, and just the values of this game so much, and then they make some changes for the good, and then they do some things that just leave a bad taste in people's mouth and kind of get people riled up, like this new home record bundle, which again isn't bad when you actually look at it, but it's just like, why do we have this? Also, we need better value in the season pass. I forgot I was gonna mention this. Infinite Warfare, you got a daily login bonus, whether it be like a supply drop or keys or things of different values. Where's our bonus for owning the Black Ops Pass and Black Ops 4? Not even like bonus. Where's the value in it? All we get is drip-fed maps, multiplayer maps, you know, the few zombies maps, and then some blackout characters. A lot of people aren't really excited with it for what we've gotten in the past compared to other games. Again, easy fix for this. don't give us like a free reserve case a day. How about you just give us a freaking tier a day for logging in, just for logging in if you own the Black Ops Pass, or maybe just an extra tier skip, like you can get 2 tier skips for getting 2 wins every day. That's not like it's hurting the bank. It's not like it's hurting the executives at Activision's pockets, not profits, their pockets. It's not like people will be getting crazy stuff from getting an extra tier skip and getting reserves faster and things like that, but it gives players a chance to get good value every once in a while, get some exciting things, give people rewards for playing daily. I think that's just a fair justification for giving us a pass bonus, giving us a tier skip a day, an extra tier skip. I mean, you already have the daily one, you have an extra one in zombies because they're left out. Give us one for the season pass, or Black Ops Pass holder. I think that would be perfect, in my opinion. Make a lot of people happy. But, you know, that's me. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Anything you have to say about microtransaction, DLC, you know, if you buy stuff, your thoughts on the current stuff, anything that I've talked about in this video, let me know down below in the comments. I really want to hear what you guys are saying. And hopefully this will be the last time we talk about DLC in Black Ops 4 and negatives of Black Ops 4. Because the game's fun overall. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, but just a lot of things that weigh down on the positives of the game. So that's it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share the video with your friends. Links down below in the description for 10% off Control Freaks as well as Into the Aim apparel. You can also find my Amazon Associates link down there if you want to help support the channel that way. But again, thanks for watching, guys. My name's Sinister Skater. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.